Blessed Monday, everybody. Good morning and welcome back to the ladies' room for today, Monday, November 11th. Feel the kind compliments of our friends at Beacon Insurance and Western Union. Thank you so much for making today possible. StreamYard has a problem this morning, and when I'm looking at it directly from StreamYard, it only shows me they did say you're going to see the names coming up as Facebook user, but if I'm looking at it directly, but guess what? Everything comes up as Facebook user, right? But I can tell who's saying what. For example, I wonder if we can turn this around. No, I can't. If I was able to turn it around, how do I do this? Can I? No, I can't. The person who said, hold on. The person who said, hey, Jennifer, how you conceal that face this morning? So that is Selvon. Without a doubt, that is Selvon Ray. It just shows up as Facebook user, but I can tell that is Selvon. If that is not Selvon, I don't know who it. Listen. Anyways, good morning, everybody. So let me now check my phone to see who it is, because I usually use the screen, but there's some glitch with StreamYard this morning, and it's showing up all the Facebook, all the names just comes up as Facebook user, and it's not coming up like the person typing. Hold on. Let me go back up on my phone now to check. See? If I was a betting person, I would have won something this morning. There you go, Mr. Ray. Anywho's, all you good? I'm going to have to check my phone to see who's here. Good morning, Shante. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Lisa. Happy Monday. Good morning, Shauna. Good morning. This isn't working, y'all. Hold on. Okay, that's better. All right. Good morning, Jackie. It's a holiday. Yeah, happy Veterans Day. That does not apply to you. You're not a veteran. Well, you're probably a veteran, but not in that department. Good morning, Shauna. Morning, Naya. Good morning, Debbie. How you do, Crony? Good morning, Selvon Ray. Good morning, Ambika. Good morning. I'm not liking this where I can't see who's typing on the screen, because I'm going to have to look at my phone and I can't see nothing on my phone without my glasses, my eyeglass, according to Jamaicans, and I don't want to put it on because the light reflects in it. And if I look at my phone, some of you all are so quick, you probably would see what I'm doing on my phone by looking through my eyeglass. And we don't want that to happen, because I'll be getting all sorts of things on this phone during ladies' room. Dawn, good morning. Hope you're good. Janique, good morning. Ingrid, good morning. Marianne, morning. Shauna, Kadina, who else is here? Ellen Dabrio, good morning. Shireen, I had an awesome weekend. Morning, Donnelly. Good morning, Preston. Where's Terrence? I haven't seen Terrence all morning. Good morning, Lydia, Donnelly. Okay, there you are. Good morning, Maria. Good morning. Maureen, Vilma, good morning. I'm not on Facebook. That's what he says you are. Good morning, Kanitha. Cecily, Celestine, good morning. Ari, Michelle, Douglas, Ward, Wilshire, Kador, good morning. Annalisa, good morning. Master Carl, you good? Morning, Giads, morning, Jenny Kutain. Morning, Carla. It's Remembrance Day in Canada. It's a holiday in Canada today as well. Or it's just morning, Sky Eyes. Good morning, Pepsi, my good friend. How are you today? Good morning, Marva. Good morning. Who asked you about your, this is your England friend. Who asked you your business? Jared Sensei, good morning. Queen Bee, good morning. Y'all coming in and, Pepsi. Don't come and stand in the back and all confusion in my room this morning, please. Preston is here every single day without fail at 11 a.m. I don't know what happens after that or before that with the two of you on your friendship, but 11 a.m. I have Preston in the room getting his undivided attention. So please do not come and cause chaos and problems in my room today. Okay? I thank you. Bye. It's a holiday in Canada. Shireen says it's a holiday. Rachel says it's no. Which Canada y'all staying in? Which Canada? One saying it's not a holiday. One saying no, only USA. What holiday all you have? Shireen, they say it's not a holiday. Can take off my glass now. Your holidays next. Your birthdays next week. Um, Listen, I'm putting my request early. Give me your neighbor or dedicate an hour of your time to me on the radio. My neighbor don't belong to me to give you. Who tell you my neighbor? Listen, I don't want to talk my neighbor business, but my neighbor look as though my neighbor have people from the few glimpses that I saw. So I don't know what to tell you. Maybe Debbie could help you, but my neighbor look as though bird does mean their cage. All right, so that's like jumping from the fire and jumping into what the frying pan into the fire. So best you fight off with car wash because my neighbor look as though my neighbor my neighbor in. So fight up where you there, mama. They say better the devil you know than the one you don't. Morning, Andrea. I dey cuss my neighbor for government land. When I see 11:05, I had to leave the one come here. Look, grass. Banks are closed. Schools closed. I don't know what sort of holiday all you have, but whatever. Akeem, good morning. See you coming in. Make I say morning and have a seat and don't touch nothing. So, guys, yes, another weekend in the bag, and we're getting closer to Christmas. We're looking at what 43 days until it's Christmas. On Mondays we kind of do a little recap. Listen, all those who are born in November, kindly go to my Facebook page. I'm gonna pin it at the top. There's a song. Matter of fact, let me play it for you because I ain't have the time nor the energy to come here every single day because I don't understand why November is so busy. Like, it's like one amount of birthday greetings. Sometimes I check and I'm seeing so much birthdays. Like, what your parents were doing in February and them time? Like, everybody and their brother is a Scorpio. I swear. Let me make sure my phone turned on here because I still have one amount of thing from what is the man named Baltazar in my phone to clean up. Baltazar full up my phone. I need to clean it up and delete some of them. Yeah. Your parents are very, 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 very active. Somebody says good morning, Aruna. Marie, I don't know why, but where I have to write my comments on the Power Live is hidden. I have to figure out this new phone. What phone do you have? What phone you have, Maria? That you're having to thing your thing. Okay, as soon as I get it to load, I'm gonna just do one birthday greeting for everybody. Like everybody was born in November and December, and y'all acting as though y'all was in the stable with Mary and Joseph, and y'all rode them horses to Bethlehem. Y'all wasn't even a thought them time, so I don't know why y'all be taking the monster personally. Like y'all and Jesus was born in the same stable and rode the donkey into Bethlehem and had the three wise men accompanying y'all. I don't know why y'all be taking this so serious. Y'all just need to chill. Like seriously, I thought Leos get on my nerves, but Scorpios are slowly but surely starting to get on my nerves. And Sagittarians are not far behind. Y'all were never like this. Sagittarius were never this braggadocious and up in the Kool-Aid. Y'all birthdays come along. Y'all just sat there, be quiet, and enjoyed it. But all of a sudden, I find y'all getting loud. Calm yourselves down, okay? Y'all and Jesus not the same thing. Y'all be acting like no. Y'all need to calm down. All right. Anyways, so no, they be doing too much. I'm trying to find this stupid video. Yeah, they be acting as though they rode into Bethlehem alongside Mary and Joseph, and they got special invitation to accompany him or something. Sagittarians never used to be this loud and making noise for birthday and confusion for birthday. Just 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 relax, okay? Leave a Scorpio alone. Take offense. Nah, y'all Scorpio a little too much. Keep Leonim out of that. Nah, y'all too ending, man. Gosh. Like, I got a saying this morning and I laughed till I cried, and he's gave me a saying. I've never heard this one before, but it was hilarious. What she tell me? Hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I find it. I go people to say you can hide to buy land, but you can't hide to walk it. I have to find somewhere to use that saying. That is so true. And that goes for a lot of y'all. You could hide to buy land, but you can't hide to walk it. You must see walk in the land who the land belongs to. I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Anyways, for all the birthday people,
happy birthday, sweet pea. Happy birthday, sweet pea. Happy birthday to you. May our good Lord bless you. May our good Lord bless you. May the good Lord bless you. Happy birthday, sweet pea. Don't worry about nothing. It get better, trust me. Happy birthday, sweet pea. I love you, sweet pea.
that's it. All right, I have nothing more to give. There you all had it. All those of you born, all the Scorpios, all the Sagittarians, there you had it. I thank you. Bye. All right. So we can move on now. So we had a pretty wonderful weekend weather-wise. It's my kind of weather, and outside is like white right now. On Friday night, rather, rain just came down together with thunder and lightning, and the lightning was really bad. But I didn't get to see because I have the light blocking curtain. So in the daytime, my room is dark. In the nighttime, it's even darker. So all I did was pull them, and I couldn't see a thing outside. But the little that I saw before I pulled it, it was lightning, and my dog, he's inside. He's not outside. And the minute the first clap of thunder sounded, he was under the bed, left his bed and stayed under the bed for the entire night. I had to literally call him and pull him out. He was just under there. I don't know why. What's this thing with dog and thunder and lightning? And like they have this fear of thunder and lightning. I don't mind the lightning because, like I said, I have the curtain, the light thingy, you could put it, but the thunder is what I can deal with. So there I was hoping that we would keep each other company, and it was a total waste of time. I had to fend for myself, and he was like, "Girl, you're on your own right now. I'm about to secure myself. I can't deal with you." But it was a really quiet weekend on my side. And usually on weekends I don't do. Good morning, Mantha. Oh, you good? You good? I don't do social media, and it's for a reason. Like I said, everything in life, it's about balance, right? They hear the thunder louder than us. Wow, I didn't even know that. Crystal Sincere, good morning. Well, with all the rain and thunder and lightning and what have you, there's been disruptions in services, internet, water in some places, electricity in other places. We had some interruptions, and I think the folks up in the Marable, Paraclete, Mount Horn side, you guys have problems with water. I think Nwassa put out a notice talking about some broken pipe and blockages with the rain and everything that came down on Friday. As a matter of fact, it's been raining in some parts for the entire weekend. Now it's actually pouring in town steadily for the past hour or so, and it's nothing to worry about too much, according to The folks at, hold on, let me see if I can get it. Let me see what's the latest update. It's nothing to worry about. I saw folks calling for NADMA. Like only on NADMA, there's real pressure NADMA, you know. So NADMA to come here and tell all you when you have a little rain and a little tropical wave. We live in a place where there's either rains or the sun shines. I just want to pressure NADMA for everything. Check the weather. Some of y'all have smartphone. Use your phone for something else other than minding people business. Everything is a NADMA. I see they were calling out NADMA as if NADMA okay, so this morning I think it was showers and possible thunder showers are expected to affect the state of Grenada. That was well from yesterday and tonight and over the next 2 days. Such activities are being produced due to a surge of moisture in a weak trough system. At present, the state of Grenada is surrounded by convective activity, shower and thunderstorms, which are being produced in the vicinity. A warning has been issued for a medium chance of flooding and landslide on Monday. And of course, the Grenada Meteorological Office will continue to monitor the weather and will provide Spice Weather with accurate and up-to-date information. So if you want to be in the know, follow Spice Weather on Facebook. They give you up-to-date and accurate weather information. All right. So it's nothing to worry about too much, especially unless you're living in flood prone areas, then you have to be on the lookout because if it rains a lot and steadily, you might have some issues in that regard. So you can even watch a little movie in peace and Flo never missed to send email for payment. And if you had to pay your bill, you had to pay your bill. You had to get reminders because sometimes you just forget you had to pay bills. No, Flo is always on the ball when it comes to the money, Papa. They don't play when it comes to that. But like I said, that's all there is to it. Nothing to worry about too much. But I was saying about taking time off, to taking a break because you can be really consumed by social media. It's like social media has become like a part of us. Like we eat, we sleep, we breathe, everything we do, social media is right there. It's like we don't know how to disconnect. Not even when we're out socializing, with friends or what have you. We've gotten into the habit of always checking to see what's up, who's updating, who's doing what. It's still going to be there, when you take a break. Because Saturday and Sundays, I made it my mission to give social media a break. If something happens, I might peek in here or there, but I leave it alone for the most part. So much so I don't even answer phone calls. And there are messages that I respond to on a Monday if I get it on a Saturday or on a Sunday. You have to be like really at the top of the food chain to get me to respond to you on a weekend, like at the top of the food chain. And that goes for whoever. Unless you're not at the top of the food chain, expect a response. Unless it's an emergency, do not expect them. I just put it down, put it on silent, and find something else to do. Catch up on your reading. There are things you probably need to do around your house. Get to it. Some of you take the whole day to clean all your house because every minute all you pass a broom, all you on your phone. All you pass a mop, the whole house taking the whole day to clean and dry because every minute on a phone. Take a break. Disconnect sometimes. Morning. Hello? Okay. Disconnect sometimes. There's nothing wrong with that. Do other things. Go out and play with your children. Get some board games and sit and play with your children. Talk to your children. Especially in light of what's going on now on social media. And let me jump into it one time, with this whole CMR thing. And it's still ongoing with all the other news that came to the forefront. I came, watch. I tell you, somebody supplied about social media that does lie for no reason. Like people do anything in the name of clout and anything to get 5 minutes of airtime and 5 minutes. Some of all your life sad and lonely bad, So remember I came here last week and I was giving you all this. Thank you, Lord. I said allegedly, as Hatu would say on TikTok, allegedly. Remember I came here and I said this woman called and she said she was the mother of, and I gave out the whole story. Lie. And it's not something here. I sat and I listened to the woman call and say it happened to her. And now documents came out, chalala, and it's evident it's within the home. that it happened, because we are praying and we are like, you don't want it to happen to any child, but please let it not be his stepchild. Any child is wrong. But everything now points to his stepdaughter. I posted, the transcript from the police report on my Facebook page, and everything points to the home. And it seems as though it's his stepdaughter. But the thing I have a problem with is, like, especially these Jamaican vloggers, bloggers, y'all know the exchange rate when it comes to a dollar to so they make money off of YouTube, off of TikTok, off of Instagram. And it's like, in their quest to make money, like, they forget that this is still a child. And it's okay to talk about the situation, but what is really aggravating me is people posting this child's video and picture. We all know the family. And if somebody wants to go look for themselves, they can go to their page, they can go on one of their pages and they'll see who it is. Why is it necessary to post the child's photos and videos on your page to say, oh, this is the child? Not even blocking off her face. She's still a minor. And having her plastered all over social media, we only know what was said via the police report. The mother has not said anything. The father, stepfather, whatever, has not said anything. And I pray that the mother does not say anything, because they are now turning it onto the mother like she is obligated to say something. And I saw somebody saying, well, they put their life out there in the public, so she's supposed to come up. No, she's not supposed to say anything. Why are we so entitled? We seem to have this entitlement thing about us. Because somebody's living their life in public, or you're putting certain things out there, that I'm obligated to tell you everything. It is a police matter that involves a minor. What could she possibly come out and say to appease some of you, so you can go on your little vlogs and dissect and hold long? Like, if you listen to these people, you swear they have degrees in law, in their lawyers, their doctors, their psychologists, therapists. Absolutely nothing. All they have is a little blog. 2 people follow them, and they're on it every day talking about people and putting assumptions and throwing up people's videos and pictures without thinking about the consequences. So imagine now, this is supposed to be something. That's why they don't put the names of minors. That's why they don't add their names. Because if you look at the police report, the names was blocked out. They don't put it for a reason. And there you go now, putting up this child's picture, putting up videos of this child and putting it out there. This child still lives in the community. She still has to go to school. And this will all be all over, because based on the report, she didn't think that he would get into trouble. She just wanted somebody to talk to him, to tell her that she's not comfortable with what he's doing. So somebody like, okay, so I went to tell my teacher, hoping my teacher will tell him to please leave me alone. Not knowing that the teachers are obligated to call the police if a child makes any report of molestation in any way, whether it's physical, sexual, whatever it is. The teacher is obligated to post or obligated to report to the police what is going on. There's no if, buts, or maybes about it. Somebody says she posted a wig video on Saturday, the whole marriage and parish coming down on her. For what? All we're going on is assumption. And all we can do is wait for the law to take its course. There's nothing nobody else can do to change it. They're even digging up things, going so far, because she made a report some years ago citing domestic violence, and later wrote a letter to the judge asking for leniency, or to, stop charges against him because he's willing to go get help. And these people pulled this old letter and have it parading around the internet like this is something she recently wrote, to something to do with this case right now, where her daughter is concerned, and making her out to be the worst. No, I don't know these people from nowhere. I just know them on social media. I don't know what she did, what she didn't. But I like to go with what's said until something else is said. They're just looking for all sorts of old things and it's really sad that, in the name of money, that people would stoop to all kinds of levels and don't care about the victims. That is why a lot of people who are molested, who are abused, they don't say anything, because we look at ways to victimize them even further. And they're thinking it's okay to post an image. It is not okay. And they're justifying it with, oh, well, they used to be out in, they put themselves out there. Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I wonder about the way we think and the way we rationalize certain things. It's like our ability sometimes, it makes me wonder. The way we justify certain things. So because somebody, but in everything they've put out there, they don't put out them in you know, they don't put on them in they don't, you don't see them in their bedroom doing the do. You don't see certain things. You see family things, you see them doing things at home. So as much as they put themselves out there, they don't share everything. And they cannot share everything. Some things, and if she's asking for privacy, this is not something any mother or wife wants to have to deal with. It's like people don't respect people's privacy. We don't respect people's place. Once it does not suit our motive, once it's against what we want to do, then we find excuses and all sorts of nonsense. All they're doing is posting all videos and saying that she responded. The lady has not responded. And I pray to God that she does not respond, because she owes none of us any. She doesn't owe us anything. She does not owe us a response. She is also entitled to privacy, to protecting her family. And there's a lot of you who needs to expose some of the men that you have in your own homes, and you're staying quiet, and sometimes you even know about it, but you all seem to be hung up on other people's lives so much that you forget that you have a life and you also have children. You never know what's going to happen. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what's going to happen. And as long as you have children, as long as you're dealing with humans, you always have to be careful and keep your eye open as well. And stop dragging other people, because we never know when and what could happen to us. Reposting all videos, reposting all pictures, and trying to play detectives and CIA and FBI and private investigator. Y'all just need to sit down and wait the outcome. Digging up all sorts of old videos and all information to prove a point. Listen, it is sickening. It's really sickening. And I just hope that this little girl will go get the help that she needs. Whoever needs to be prosecuted, whatever the case might be. Because even here, no, be forgetting that people still have to live. She still has to take care of herself, still have to take care of her family. The world don't stop because something in their lives happened. The world does not stop. Hey, Norman, Marilyn, good morning. So some people don't know the old videos because they are new to CMR and Chrissy. Exactly. Those are old videos. That's nothing new. But I just wanted to bring them up to speed. That's probably the last time I talk about it. They're only doing it for the TikTok and the YouTube checks, basically. That's all there is to it. All they do, they put some misleading headlines, clickbait. You click on it thinking it's something, and when you click on it, you're seeing some old video. Or Chrissy responds to recent allegations. You click on it, the lady talking about since last year when they had the issue with him and cheating and the other young ladies, blah, blah, blah. All they need is you to click, because that's how they make their money, by the views. So once you click, and they usually talk some nonsense in front, so that gives them at least 5 minutes of watch time, because you're watching, you want to see. And as long as they get that 5 minutes of watch time, cha-ching, money in the bank. But what they say, when your neighbor's house is on fire, wet yours. We are not new. We are not immune to hearing about sexual molestation, incest, which is rampant among Caribbean islands. A matter of fact, in the entire world. But we seem to be at the very top when it comes to incest and molestation and rape. It's not yesterday I started talking about this. I even gave you the stats when it shows how high up we are. So this should all serve as a lesson. It's time for people to start looking around their own homes, because sometimes we're so busy pointing fingers, we forget that when we're pointing, there's one pointing back at us, especially if you have children in your home. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a stranger or a stepfather. That's why it's called incest. There are actually fathers who are molesting their daughters and their sons, or uncles, or brothers. So while everybody's so caught up in somebody else's business and somebody else's lives, now is the time for us to take stock as parents. Now is the time for you to take stock and make sure you're having those conversations, that your children will feel comfortable coming to you as a parent and not having to go to the police or go to a teacher. That is why I started off talking about taking the time off, disconnected from social media, and spending more time with your children, speaking to them. And not only girls, only boys. Boys are also victims of molestation. So taking a break from seeing who they what, who they on vacation, who they with who taking this, who taking who. Take a time off from that and make sure that your corner is good, that you're speaking to your children, that your daughters know that, hey, you can feel comfortable at any point in time to come to me if there's ever a situation where you feel uncomfortable. Somebody touched you. We already spoke about places that nobody's supposed to touch you. And once they do that and you're uncomfortable, feel free to come to me. This is a no judgment zone. Feel free to come to me and I will listen to you. So we are not so far removed from the situation. It's just out there because these are people who are known. These are put, based on people's business, which is so important. Obviously more important to them than their own homes. But they can keep their phone on if they wish. And when things happen, don't run around like Chicken Little about the sky falling and talking about, oh, I didn't know and I didn't see, I didn't hear. You cannot know, see, or hear anything if you're not paying attention to what's happening around you. Let this be a lesson. Let this be something you use to mind your business where your children are concerned. Use this as a learning opportunity to speak to your children, have conversations with your children, your daughters and your sons, so they can feel comfortable to come to you at any point in time where they feel that they're being taken advantage of. It doesn't matter by whom. No Uncle John, Uncle Tony, Uncle this, Uncle that. No. Let them feel comfortable to come and tell you what the situation is. Someone says, yes, and when your child comes to you with allegations, don't brush it aside because it's a family or somebody you know. Open your eyes and investigate. Exactly. Too many people brush these things aside. Oh, don't lie on the man. Oh, you could say that about the man. Why are you saying that about the man? That is not true. I know. Because they even are making it seem as though, I even heard one blogger say there's a video going around where I think it was her birthday or something, the little girl's birthday, and CMR was putting his hand on her shoulder, and one blogger was saying, oh, people sickening and disgusting. Humans disgusting bad, you know. The way people sit and talk about other people and a child like that. I heard one blogger saying, listen, she doesn't believe the allegations because when he was putting his arms around her, and Chrissy came in the room. Watch her, she watching she mother bad eye. Like she vexed the mother came in the room. I'm like, what? The child barely glanced around when the mother came in the room. They say she watching the mother bad eye because the husband put the arm around. I'm like, what's wrong with people? Mrs. Aruna, you preaching loud, but you know someone say why she don't mind she business. They can say what they want. What they said they pay my bills for me this month. You've had time to study these people and them? And they're the first ones in people's business instead of watching their home. They can say what they want. The truth is an offense. I hear what this person saying. Gone are the days when I worry about what they say. If you ain't have no They say when you have cocoa in sun, you have to look out for rain. And if you ain't have nothing to worry about, then you shouldn't be upset at somebody speaking on something. All I'm saying is sometimes it takes nothing away from you to mind your business. Back up, yeah, done. It takes nothing away from you to mind your business. That's all. So if you're to vex with me for telling you to mind your business in your home because of all the madness that's going on now, then I can't help you. Let me hear what this person saying here.
Arona, how sometimes the children will go to the father and them who the one doing it. So, it's still troubling. Because sometimes the same fathers and brothers and them uncles and them who doing it.
I understand. That's a fact. But the thing about it, there must be somebody. If the father is doing it to the daughter, then the daughter or the son should be comfortable enough to go to the mother, right? They should be comfortable too. They're bringing in the money, so yeah, that's what they say. Somebody was saying, listen, at the end of the day, like I said, I'm not here to play no judge, jury, and executioner for nobody's life. Everybody know the onions. Everybody know. I'm always a delete. Yeah, everybody know the onions, right? And for those of you who follow these people for whatever reason, that's why I don't idealize nobody on social media. I don't wish to have nobody's life on social media. I don't see nobody as no couple's goal. I try to create my own goal because I always say, and people should know that, because even us ourselves, ordinary people who don't have much to talk about, nobody goes on social media and puts up the bad, right? Or the worst side of them. Everybody goes on, you go out, you take your nice pics, you post it of you smiling. But there are days when you're struggling. You're struggling to pay your bills, you're struggling coping, you're depressed. Very few people you see come on social media and say, listen, I'm not having a good day. I'm going through stuff. Pray for me. I'm having a hard time. I'm about to have a meltdown. Very few. Because there are some who care and there are some who don't. There are some who just want something to talk about. Oh, all this she playing, all this she playing. Watch her. She live this and she live that. So people sometimes keep that side of their lives to themselves, and they post nice, pretty pictures and masking with the smiles and everything. The same applies. So that is why I will never ever look at nobody on social media, no couple, nobody, and be like, couples goals, or I want a relationship. Listen, how many times you've seen people posting the best side of them, achieving together, doing the most, and like 2 years you hear the divorce. Why? Infidelity, abuse. Look at what's his name, Derek Jackson or whatever was his name, coming on here and preaching to us women every day about what we should do, shouldn't do, and the man had a whole life outside the married life. So there's nobody on social media that could tell me anything. If you're saying something that makes sense, I'll take what I can from it and leave the rest. I don't want your life. I don't envy your life. I'm not, whatever. The internet is not a real place. It is entertainment for some. It's a way of making money for some. And while this whole making money of social media has its advantages, it also has its disadvantages, because people don't care what lines or boundaries they cross in the name of making a dollar. But in the name of making money, since social media became monetized, a lot of people just do anything for stars, for money, and they don't care who they hurt in the process. So there's nobody that I follow so religiously and be like, oh, I wish I was like them, or I wish. No. You can't trust nothing on social media. You just can't. Talking about Ebang, y'all still, I forget Ebang and move on to my life long time already. Ebang only 400 videos, I can't keep up. The pace they came with in my thing, I just delete them. I can't keep up because Ebang go back up, put virus on my phone. Ebang is too much right now. I'm done with Ebang. But anyways, today's message before we go is mind your business. Ebang wife video out now. Listen, Ebang and your wife happy, yes? That's why I say you can't trust nothing on social media. So you're coming down on Ebang and now your wife. Listen, let me get back to the matter at hand, which is, for those of you with children, work on your relationships with your children. Spend more time with your children. Your children don't have to be a little friend, but they should be comfortable enough to come to you and say, Mom or Dad, so and so is the case. And they know that it will not turn into stop lying on the man, or you this, or you're playing big old man, whatever. They will be given a listening ear, and whatever steps that needed to be taken, they will do it. That's all. Shireen, you're so out of the loop. Exactly. La Truth and Brianna, Cora and Justin. There are so many couples, social media couples we can use as examples. Cora and Justin were the perfect interracial couple. And then when everything came to the light, there was talks of infidelity, abuse, and they came across as, wow, what a nice family, the nice little interracial child and beautiful hair, and everybody was in awe, and look at how nice they are and how loving they are. And tutus, look what happened. Look what happened. La Truth and Brianna. Another case of, oh, he was a beater, he was an abuser, he was a this, he was a that. And they were on social media every day, parading up and down internet, showing us what a true family should look like. But for all intents and purposes, look like, but in reality, it wasn't. Listen, what is it? She's very slow and late when it comes to these people. I don't mean. Yeah, Sonia, Sonia, you only know Jamaicans. Shibara and them, Look it up. Go on social media, look for the Carter family. Go and look for La Truth, Brianna. This one coming for see Baltazar dance. Go and look for there's a lot of them. Ruth and she husband is the next one again. There's a lot of social media families out there putting out all these blogs and videos of their lives, their daily lives, and what have you. And there's nobody that I follow up so much that makes me be like, no. I might see them in passing, watch a couple of episodes, but there are people who look at them religiously. Every time an episode comes out, they're right there. Risa and Kwan. Risa and Kwan is another one on YouTube, right? Somehow I don't take to them because there's something about it that just screams it's a show. It's just for entertainment. And like I said, I just take all these things and couples with a pinch of salt because I know that in real life, that's not who we are. And we're not. Y'all make these people seem as though they're so much more than other people, better and what have you. In real life, we have our own struggles. You don't think in real life they have their own struggles. They're just not going to put out that for us to see. They're just not. They always put out the good part where everything is there's no way you and your spouse so loving and happy every day. No way. It's just not possible. But every episode you see, it's just smile and wave and I don't know. That's why I don't follow them up and I take everything with a pinch of salt. I take it for entertainment purposes. Ruth and Derek is another one. There's Ruth and Derek. There was Cora and Justin. La Truth. Brianna and La Truth. Kwana and Risa. There's a lot of social media couples making the room. No, Roman and his wife is a different story. You could see I could look at them. I enjoy looking at them. I don't do it every Sunday, but whenever I get the chance. But it's called fake it till you make it. And a lot of people buy into this whole idealizing social media couples. Good for y'all. So that is why so many people are really disappointed when either they break up or it starts hitting the fan. They act as though these are their family and they know them on a personal level. No, you don't. You know what they show you on social media. Y'all are not family. Y'all are not cool. Y'all are not friends. The way I see people be defending these people and they wouldn't do that. And like someone saying, oh, see, Amari never do that. And then I'm like, I had to ask one. I'm like, do you know these people personally? No, but I've been watching them for how many years and he won't. Miss, because you're watching somebody for how much years online, you never spoke a word to the people, you don't have their number, you don't talk to them, you don't know them in real life. Somebody wouldn't do something because they don't seem like that on social media. Listen, you're naive until it's not even funny. It's entertainment. Take it as entertainment. Wrap it up at the end of the day. Keep it moving. That's all. It's all entertaining. Money is the incentive. The fans love the illusions, and so the content creators feed it to them. Exactly, Marvin. They buy into this illusion, and we call it delusions of grandeur that these people sell. That everyday lives are so perfect that you don't quarrel, you don't have no. We're just this perfect family unit. We're striving. Look for how CMR and Chrissy, nice, beautiful house, nice, modern. Just the other day they buy brand new BMW. Gone to court now, and he asking you have to go on payment plan to pay. You would think with all this aura of success that they show to us on a daily basis, $7,500 was the bond, and he couldn't pay it. You had to pay. You had to get a bail. You was calling people that you bond whatever, and you pay them off in installments. And these are people that you see and you think that they're doing so well. And I wish I was like them. They're so successful, and all you good until the doctor see all you. Continue to believe whatever all you want to believe, and don't mind all your business. All right. On that note, so he could pay it. Well, he didn't. See me and come live with me is two different things, right? Or people always say that. She says that's why I had to stop watch Housewives and these reality show. Portia and Simon Gubadia, another example. Let me come on to before I finish call name. Simon and Portia was living the life. Dubai, here, there, everywhere, big mansion, Rolls Royce, this car, that car. Look at them today. Until tomorrow. Thank you so much, Beacon Insurance and Western Union. Have yourselves an awesome Monday, and we shall convene at 11 a.m. tomorrow in the forenoon. I thank you. Bye.